Hello guys. Here we have an Asus. Okay, it's not turning on at all. Okay, press the power button. Not turning on. Even if you are using the original charger, it's not turning on. Okay, so here I want to try something with you, because guys, I don't want to confuse you. See, now I just started the video, but I know some of you are confused because I haven't explained everything proper. Okay, let's start. We have a charger here. So when I use this charger, it gives me 14 point something volts. I did some measurement, I did some checkup. Okay, but here it's written 19 volts output, but it gives me 14 volts, of which it's too low. So what I'm gonna do here, let's use a power supply. Let's use a DC power supply. But first we need to cut this this wire separately. Okay, this is the charger. Okay, this is the charger now. Just cut the in. Now, so what I'm doing here, I'll 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 use this charger right now and connect it to a power supply, and then take it from there, because I think the charger is faulty here. I don't understand why this PC is not turning on, and that's all. So let's go ahead. Okay, this is the power supply. It's ground, it's positive and ground. Here I have my charger. So what I'm gonna do, I will take my ground and connect it to ground on the charger, because I feel like the fault is here on the charger. If it's not here, then we'll go ahead and check the board. Okay, sorry about that, someone was phoning me. So let's go ahead. You take ground, you connect ground here on this bare wire, and then on this white one you connect your 19 volts. Let's connect the 19 volts here. So let's connect the 19 volt here. So there, be careful, make sure that those two wires are not touching, or otherwise you are creating a bomb. Let's connect the charger. Anyway, if I see that, I want to see what is going on here. Okay, the PC is turning on and it's working fine. Our problem, it was the charger. Hope you can see it's working. The problem is the charger. See, it's working 100%. Let's turn it off. Okay, turn it on again. You can see the Asus logo, and it's working 100%. Alright, anyway guys, so here what was going on, I checked the charger. The charger was giving me 14 volts. Okay, 14 volts, of which it's not enough for this laptop. Maybe for some laptop, but for this one as it's written here, it says 19 volts output. It needs the 19 volts in order to work and turn on. So the charger was giving us 14 point something volts, of which it's not enough for this PC. Anyway, let's talk about some few things. Let's start with the charger. How did uh, I come to a point where I I I concluded that the charger was faulty? How did I uh, go there? How did I come to that conclusion? Because the thing is very, very, very important. I won't lie to you. So the question is, how did I come to that conclusion where I cut the charger, and I ended up concluding saying the problem is the charger. Okay, let me just repeat this again, guys. I always explain this. When you are dealing with a dead laptop, the first thing that you do a physical inspection. Okay, do a physical inspection, check your 19 volts. What do I mean by saying check your 19 volts? Your 19 volts is coming from the charger. First thing that you do, check your charger. Check your charger. Check here. Check this thing. Measure the charger from here. See if you do get the 19 volts from the charge. And how do you check for a charger? Because some of you they will be confused. So this is what you do. Connect one probe to ground. And ground is this thing. This is ground. Silver thing is ground. And you check the other probe. You put it inside here. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it practically. Turn on your multimeter. Make sure it's on 20 volts DC. But in this case, you will get the 20 volts because I'm using the power supply. The charger itself, the charger power supply is dead. This is the charger power supply. It's dead, and this is what I did. I just cut the thing. Okay, so the power supply is dead. So let's use my DC power supply. So you put your probe inside. How many volts you get? 19.9, of which is 20 volts. This is how you put it inside here, and you touch the inner part. Okay, be careful there, but it's very, very, very easy. It's very, very easy. Touch the ground and you touch the inner part. The inner part is positive, so positive and ground are separated. They shouldn't touch at all. So anyway, guys, without wasting time, let me continue and repair another laptop. But anyway, this is how I came to conclusion. The first thing that you do when you are repairing a dead PC, do a physical inspection. After a physical inspection, you check your 19 volt. By checking the 19 volt, I'm not saying jump straight to the first MOSFET or second MOSFET. No, do a basic stuff. Start from the charger. Check your charger if you do have the 19 volts from the charger, because you can't expect to have 19 volts on the thing, to have 19 volts on the board, but yet you are missing the 19 volts from the charge. Okay, so yeah, anyway, we are done. But before I go, please press the subscribe button now. Press the subscribe button and leave a comment if you want to say something. But anyway, this is it.